Welcome to Co-op Chaos, a game life balance podcast. Here are your hosts, Bob and Aaron.
Hello, I'm Bob. Oh, hello, I'm Aaron. I wasn't expecting that.
Just felt like being a little spicy today. And if you haven't listened to us before, Co-op Chaos is a podcast about... No, I'm just kidding. If you haven't listened to us before, Co-op Chaos is a podcast about gaming our way through the game of life while being busy, functioning, mostly, adults, and trying to maintain our long-distance friendships, both old and new, across this chaotic journey of life. Every week we play a new co-op game that's usually under $10, share pieces of our lives with you, and talk about other games we continue to play that keep us sane, motivated, and stimulated.
This particular episode, we are going to be playing a game. It's definitely a game, and wasn't a last-minute thing that I looked at, and I certainly remember the name because it is Roadside Research. Let's go! Ha 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 ha! Nailed it.
My character is touching your butt right now.
Ooh, I was just standing here in the corner. Oh
boy. If you crouch and look up, you can see some things.
Oh, hello.
I didn't realize your head goes down that far.
Is that an armpit or a crotch? I can't tell.
I think that is your crotch, but
I don't know. It looks like
it looks.
So we are aliens running a roadside convenience store / gas station, and we're both in our uniform. We both, just by chance, happen to pick the exact same outfits of these short booty shorts and like a red wife beater that says like, what does it say? Like, turn around for a sec.
Goopers.
Is that what it says? Goopers?
I think so. I think you have a name tag too.
Oh yeah, so do you. Yours is Bob Job.
Yeah, and yours is token rude ... And
so
we need to supply the store.
Oh yeah, we need stuff. So, how's your week been?
Just fine and dandy. Second oldest is going to be doing a spring festival concert today for violin. So we're going to go see that. Don't really have too much. How about you?
Yeah, not a ton. I'm going to be going to visit the folks later today. I think we're going to go watch a St. Patrick's Day parade in April. But
better late than never, I guess.
Yeah, I think so. And then yesterday, took the two youngest kiddos to go get some haircuts, and we went and watched the Mario movie, the Mario Galaxy movie.
Oh, how was that?
It was a film.
How was it
the
compared
kids liked
to the
it.
first one?
I didn't actually watch the first one, so I don't know. But this was, yeah, it was a film.
It was something.
No, nobody can deny that. It definitely happened, and events happened, and I guess they kind of told a story. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling about the upcoming live-action Legend of Zelda film. I'm very, very hesitant about it.
Oh yeah, now that you mention that, I don't like to badmouth, but I feel like the new Super Mario Galaxy movie did Star Fox dirty.
Oh yeah, I heard that. He was going to have a cameo.
I didn't like how they portrayed his character. He was a little too derpy for me.
Yeah, well, it's unfortunate.
Star Fox is a cool dude. You can't play them like that. I grew up playing Star Fox. Or
Yeah,
at least Star Fox 64.
It was always a good game.
It's a fantastic game. Give me your credit card, human.
Yeah, take all their money. Is there anything else that I have going on? I'm sure I do. It's the last few of these we've done at night, and now we're doing another one in the morning again, and I'm like, the wife and I were watching the recent season of Love on the Spectrum.
Yeah. How was that?
It's good. It's a really endearing show. I think when she first pitched watching it to me a couple of years ago, I was kind of hesitant, concerned that there was going to be exploitation of neurodivergent people, and
yeah.
And I feel like the producer really understands the people that are on the show, and at least tries to understand their different neurodivergencies, and has at least over time watching all of the seasons has kind of gotten a better handle on where on the spectrum people lie and how to cohesively try to match people, I guess. Not that he's pushing people and saying you should date, but it's kind of I think they help orchestrate dating for these people that just want to find love that other people might, I don't know, be hesitant about or have really unnecessarily strong opinions about. And it's well, everybody wants love, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think yeah, I think the idea of helping people that would have a much higher level of difficulty finding that is, granted, there is still capitalism, they're making money off of it, but
mm-hmm. But it's nice when you can try and use something that's maybe not so nice as a vehicle or a means to push something else that is
right.
nice forward.
Yeah, and I think it's positive in a lot of ways, and I think it it also shows the struggles that they have. You see, some people on the spectrum that really just don't jive well, and you can kind of see how much harder that could be for somebody that has different things going on with their neurodivergency, emotional dysregulation, or
mm-hmm.
depending on their level of understanding different complexities. I think for me, it's kind of helped me understand how much people struggle in certain ways that they don't function the same way that I do. I don't have that same perspective. So I always like to have a different perspective on life and know what other people are dealing with, just so I can be a better human and interact with different people better. So it's a good mm-hmm. learning vessel. I think it's eye-opening for a lot of people, and it's a good show. And it's cute when you see somebody actually finally find something that they couldn't find for a long time. It's nice.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, it sounds like the like you were saying, the producers try to take care and present things in a constructive and not exploitive way. So that's good, at least.
Yeah, I've never gotten the sense that they're doing anything maliciously. They're not trying to stir up drama like your average reality TV show.
Yeah, I can't stand reality shows for that reason.
Yeah, because you can tell when they're trying to manifest it and when somebody's a plant to sow chaos.
Yeah. Fine, here's your raviolis, sir. 1 ravioli, 2 ravioli.
We're selling raviolis.
I think so. Ravi's? Ravi's black tea.
Mm.
Ravi's black tea. I thought they were raviolis. Now that I'm looking at this closer, yeah.
When do you want me to close the shop? Should we keep it open to earn some more money first?
I think it closes eventually once you hit a certain time, but I'm not certain. I think we can close it early.
Yeah, but then we don't get paid. We need money.
I know. We need these humans' currency for some reason.
The only other thing I have to talk about is a video game, so I'm going to save that for games that sustain, because I have been playing this one game all week on my Switch.
Theme of the month. is still not Witches and Beer. I need to update that on my Google Doc.
Delightful Twists and Space.
Yes.
I only remember it because I came up with it.
Do you have your question?
Yeah. So, going on the theme of outer space, or I guess just space in general. I don't know if it has to be outer space. Maybe it's inner space. I never really specified.
That was a great movie.
Inner Space? Yeah.
With Martin Short?
Yeah, and was it Dennis Quaid?
Yeah, Dennis Quaid.
And Meg Ryan. That was a great film. It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to ask Matthew what his take is on that one. It was a good time, though.
Anywho, sorry, I derailed.
No, it's organic discussion. That's what people love about us, apparently. So there's, there's been all this talk the last couple of years about, for a long time, but I guess more recently with different things going on, whether or not life on another planet exists, right?
Sure.
If you were to weigh in on that very controversial topic, would you say that you think that there is another species or other species, plural, in the universe? And if so, what do you think they are like? And what is your ideal scenario? And what is your doomsday scenario?
Well, I mean, you left that very broad. Is there other life in the universe? I mean, the question is just yes. That's not even a question. The odds are so good, astronomically good, that life exists elsewhere in the universe that it's just ridiculous to think that there isn't life anywhere else. The real question is there intelligent in life with advanced enough technology that we could interact with them in a reasonable, in our lifetime? That, I think it's possible. It's certainly possible that some other civilization could have existed longer than us to have developed to that point. But then there's all those different scenarios of why haven't we interacted with these other aliens? There's the dark forest theory, which is scary as heck. Have you heard that one?
I'm not sure that I've heard that one. I might have.
So the dark forest theory, that one's a good one, is the reason we haven't heard, we figure the universe is so old, the odds of civilizations progressing to the point that, why don't we hear all this communication chatter in the universe? Why is everything so silent? And the dark forest theory is that everybody else is so silent because they're doing it for safety, because nobody wants to give their position away, because there are worse things out there that you don't want to know you exist.
Right.
Then there's the theory of what was it? What is it called? Something about there's a wall or a barrier or something. I forget the phrasing of it, but it's basically civilizations will get to a point where they can either progress to the point where they will be able to have space travel, or they will destroy themselves entirely. That's how they kind of see things playing out, which is scary. So they're so maybe no other civilizations are out there because they've all literally destroyed themselves, and it's just an inevitability that we will eventually destroy ourselves. Another scary thought. I like to think, but I've also heard the theory that the reason we have not heard or interacted with other aliens yet is because they're not allowed to. Because, kind of like that Star Trek kind of prime directive sort of thing. We are not developed enough to the point that they're allowed to interact with us. And I kind of prefer that as an idea, just because everything else is so doom and gloom. So, I mean, do I think that there are intelligent species out there that could theoretically potentially interact with us today if they were allowed to or could? I like to think yes. there's not necessarily anything to support that, but
Sure.
I like to be an optimist where I can. Normally, I'm a glass half empty kind of guy, and that's exhausting way of thinking. So,
Yeah.
did I answer the question?
You know what? It was an exercise in just opening up some conversation about alien life, and I don't know that you need to answer all the questions. I think that was good enough. Like, there could be bad, could be good. There might be aliens, there might not be. I feel like that's as far as you can get. I think we've had like some of that like whistleblower stuff that has transpired, and some people are probably rolling their eyes at us right now listening, and that's fine. I do think that there is intelligent life out there for sure, and I think that there's definitely a probability that we have connected with them, at least in some way, and that we're not being given all of the information. And I think that we have been sending out signals and things long enough that we've either caught something's attention, or if something was going to come and destroy us, it could have already. But also, our technology not being as advanced as maybe it could be after billions of years, like other potential species out there, maybe we can't get a signal out far enough to grab something's attention, and once we do, then it is that doomsday scenario, and then we can become slaves to the alien overlords, and they do whatever they do with us.
So I didn't necessarily have much of a question. It was kind of, looking at, again, the Artemis 2 thing going on, and there's been a lot of people who are saying, like, as millennials, like, this is one of our first, like, historical events that we've got to have where, like, people aren't dying and, like, everything went right and everybody's happy. And it was like, you know what? I can't really think of another instance where that really did happen. And this is kind of nice. And, it's just like, okay, like, let's just pretend civilization keeps progressing and we get to the point where it's like, yes, we have universal health care and we have universal basic income. So assuming this is so my question is, the delightful twist is civilization stops being all mucked up tomorrow, and money is no longer a thing that you need to stress about. What are you doing with your life?
Ooh. Money's no longer an object. We can do whatever we want. I don't know. Take my family on a nice vacation, buy a bigger house, and just do this podcast full time.
Sounds pretty good.
Because what's stopping us at that point?
Right? Yeah, I mean, I think I'd end up doing, like, I'd have to take, like, probably, I don't know. I'd say, like, I'd have to take, like, a year off and just, like, decompress and do nothing. But I feel like I'd say that, and then after like maybe a month or so, like, I'd get bored. But yeah, like, I'd want to, like, definitely kind of, like, pursue, like, more like, oh, let's do some art interests. Let's try painting. It's like, do you ever have any interest in painting before? Nope. Let's try it. Like, let's go. Like,
yeah,
like, expand yourself, become a better person, like, try new things. And I would definitely go on, like, a journey of, like, let's try this, let's try that. Like, because I'm not much of a traveler. I don't necessarily want to travel, but, there's certainly, like, all sorts of cultural things that normally we just don't even think about on a daily basis, that because, we're so too busy just trying to survive, like, the day to day, that it'd be nice that if you could just have this time to just be like, yeah, culture, what do you think? Yeah, you know what? I do want to think about that more, or I don't want to think about that more. And then eventually, like, I think I'd get to a point where I'd be like, all right, despite the fact that money's not an issue, there's still, like, stuff in the world that bettered. So
Yeah.
I suppose I'll see what I can do to do that without like breaking myself where like capitalism had done to me before.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I'd do.
I think that's great.
And then for those at home, so we had somebody actually let us know because they just got so involved with the conversation that they're like, I gotta give my answer. Reach out to us. Let us know your answers. Like we that was like such an amazing experience getting to hear RJ, like your response to that question. That was like, that made my absolute like week. That was amazing. So please tell us, what would you do if money was not an issue tomorrow? And what would, we want to know, like, because we thought that was amazing to get that feedback.
Yeah, and I think he responded to the next episode too. I need to double check that here.
I'm sorry we didn't use the. He did send us like a video response or whatever, but it was like we were already kind of like halfway done editing. It was like, I don't know where I'm gonna fit that in. We just got to kind of push this out the door. So I apologize, RJ. Like we were gonna try and include the video, but it was or your audio, but we're just like, we already kind of summed it up. We're just gonna roll with this. But thank you either way for the response. I definitely appreciate that.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate it. We love the interaction. Some of the people on the Discord chiming in on things too. Like that's been awesome. Pretty much what we could hope for with all of this.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. 75, 85, 90. Oh, jeez. There. You've got your change. Go away. I want to help people. Get out of my store.
I want you to self-service.
Yeah, I want to help people help themselves.
Exactly.
Oh, I threw the transition in a little early.
Oh, no.
What are you gasping? Did something explode?
I just got run over by a car in the parking lot trying to pick up trash. Oh, man. Bad customer. Oh, no. Where's my bag of trash? Is it gone? My research. Uh-oh. That's not good.
What?
Somebody just stopped and looked down at the blood, and then they had like a little question mark and like an alien face as their emoji.
Oh. Oh, yeah. It looks like we have like a sus level.
Yeah. Oh, I should probably clean that up before more people get suspicious of it. Uh-oh. Gotta clean this poopy toilet first, though.
Yeah, somebody destroyed the bathroom. Dang.
Nothing to see here. Nope. Stop looking at that alien blood.
Uh-oh. Level abort. Agent state investigation. So did you have a life co-op?
Let me clean this toilet first. And this toilet is not my life co-op. There you go, buddy. Enjoy. Oh, yeah. I had been talking about Cranky Al's, and which is the donut place that we have local to us. Which actually,
you posted all those pictures.
Oh, yeah. I posted a ton of donut pictures. I'm going to be bringing some of those in for my work homies this week. And Nighthawk on the Discord sent the gif of Wilford Brimley saying, "Watch out for diabetes." And I think I was at work when he sent that, so I was trying not to laugh in my cube. That was hilarious. So you know what, Nighthawk, you're getting a shout out, and you're in my life co-op because that made my day, and it was a very busy week, so I needed the mental reprieve.
Yeah, I definitely laughed out loud on that one when I saw it. I'm having Blockbuster flashbacks at this register.
I know, this is a little traumatic. This might be like some sort of like immersion therapy.
I just keep raising the prices to like get back at customers. I know it's not their fault.
You know, it's kind of a fun, random, to do with nothing type story. But for those of you at home that don't know, Aaron and I worked at a Blockbuster Video together way, way back when that was still a thing. And we have a lot of funny stories from that. But I think my favorite one was, and I don't remember if you were there that day or not, Aaron, but we had to like get rid of some, product that had expired, and it was like this like goo candy stuff in like a tube.
Mm-hmm.
And we were working with Don, this like really awesome old guy that worked there. He was the guy was an icon. I don't remember. It might have been Soap. He probably remembers this if it was him, but it's been so long. But anyway, so we had this goo candy, and Don was like, we need to get rid of this stuff. Can you guys dispose of it? And, he didn't directly say, go throw it in the dumpster in the back or, throw it out in the trash bin here. He just said, dispose of it. So my mind started getting creative, and I was like, there's an opportunity here, and I'm going to take it. So we went out back to the bathroom, and we squeezed every single tube of this stuff into the toilet. And it was like multiple colors. It was like green, blue, pink, purple, yellow, red. So, we get it all in the toilet. It's like just like overflowing almost with this nasty goo candy. And then we flush the toilet, and it just like swirls, and because it's like that gel candy stuff, it just like clung to the toilet bowl, and it made this like spiral like rainbow sort of thing. And then we just kind of like laughed, and then we left. We went out to the front, and then Don goes back a little while later to go to the bathroom, and he comes out, and he's just like, what were you doing back there? And I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, it looks like a clown took a shit.
He was such a funny guy to work with.
I know. I miss him. He was great. What a solid guy. Let's see.
I think my life co-op, and I'm not trying to show you up or anything.
No, you're good.
This isn't like well, I'm gonna do this. Ha ha ha. You did this nice personal like one, and I'm like, well, I think my life co-op has to be the Artemis 2 crew.
Okay.
And because I mean, like I watched the launch, and I saw a couple of random live stream updates that they did throughout their journey, and I watched them touch back down, and I actually was surprisingly, I had feelings.
Okay.
I was like, I never really understood, like, people talking about like watching the first moon landing or whatever, and like crying or whatever. And I was like, why does that make you cry? Like that doesn't make any sense. But I was like, no, like I cheered up, and it was like, this is like kind of an amazing thing. Like, again, like I mentioned, like as millennials, like we don't get a lot of like good historical events. Most of our historical events are pretty awful,
Yeah. I mean,
so
they've been terrible.
Like, yeah. So, I mean, to be able to see something like this, whereas like, like I said, like I used to be like, I think much more, and I still probably am to some effect, but I'm trying not to be more of a glass half empty type of person. And, as a younger human, like I really genuinely believed like, oh, like if we were to totally do away with capitalism, that would be a bad thing.
Right.
And I feel like just watching this, despite the fact that, I'm sure, NASA's budget is coming from a place where it was like people would probably rather not fund that. But if you were to take the money equation out of everything, there are still going to be humans out there who are just gonna want to do things because it's darn cool,
right?
And this was darn cool, and there were people who were, in the crew. I mean, I assume probably all of them. They did an incredibly dangerous thing. How, like, if you're doing this incredibly dangerous thing, there has to be some part of you that is like, this is darn cool,
Yeah, absolutely.
And there's all those people at mission control, like so many people, like so much work went into like making this thing this ridiculous thing, like launching people like 30 Earths away from us, to come back safely, and they can tell the tale about it. Like, there are people that are involved in that are like, I'm just here because this is amazing, and like, I want to do amazing things. And there are people in this world who, like, that's what motivates them. And I think that gives me hope, knowing that there are people out there, and then not everything is just about money. And so thank you to the Artemis crew. Not that I think any of them will ever hear this, but open invitation to the show. You want to come play video games? You like space? We'll talk to you.
I'll tell you what, you come to us and play a video game with us, and we'll let you do that if you let us come on your next space shuttle run.
Yeah,
I think
that sounds
that's
fair, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Come on, you've got room, right? You can take us.
Yeah. Game of the moment, we are playing, what is this again? Roadside Research. It is a first person. This is I was looking around, and apparently there's more games that are in kind of a similar vein that I was unaware of in terms of like, but they're like, you know, gas station simulator or a grocery store like simulator or whatever. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I don't know if you'd call this, we're playing as extraterrestrial aliens running a gas station.
As opposed to interdimensional aliens.
The number of players is 4, unfortunately. The cost, we bought this on a sale. I don't remember how much of a sale, but it was under $10. It was like $9.80 something, I want to say.
Yeah, it was inexpensive.
Yeah. So far, the objective and story, make profit. So apparently we are similar to Ferengi. And we want to keep our sus meter down, because apparently the more things we do that are not make the customers unhappy, apparently they become more suspicious of our alien nature, and then government agents apparently can start showing up.
We don't want that.
Yeah, keep the government out of our business.
Yeah. I don't know that I have a lot of like negative things to say. This game is really, really easy to pick up. You kind of understand quickly, especially if you ever worked in retail. So I think our youthful retail background has really come in clutch here. You got Aaron in here working the register, and
oh God, I'm about to snap working this register.
And I've just been running around doing cleaning, restocking shelves. I'm waiting for somebody to pull up to the fuel pump so I can sell some gas. Yeah, I mean, you got like a little pretty convenient, easy system for buying supplies. You make money. You have to like do the math for giving people change at the register. You have to swipe credit cards. I see somebody walking over to one of the trash cans right now to throw some trash away.
Yeah, it's nice that we have the trash cans now so people aren't just dropping stuff everywhere.
Although I wonder how the trash cans impact our ability to do our research by throwing stuff in the research thing.
Oh, so what happens is eventually the trash can gets filled up, and then you can like just take out a whole bag, and then you dump the whole bag in the research thing.
Oh, nice. I like that.
Yeah, see, here you go. This is the trash can inside.
Oh, look at that. Let's go do some research. I did notice, too, that if we have, like, extra stuff, we can just throw the box in the back room and then come back to it, so we can always have more supplies around if we want.
Oh, so we can order more than we can display.
Right.
And have, like, a back stock.
I feel like we had more people buying gas when we were kind of testing this out last night, and I haven't seen anyone pull up to the gas pump.
Yeah, that's weird, too, because, like, They seem to only like to pull up to the gas pump when we're out of something, and that's what they want. Controls are, controls are straightforward. Keyboard and mouse. No complaints. Movement is smooth. You make these fun little smacky flesh sounds when you walk around. That's upsetting.
Somebody's complaining about the prices. I'm going to lower them.
Raise them. Maybe they'll come. Maybe less customers will show up.
I already did raise them.
I'm curious to see if we can actually, if we start making some real cash, how we get to expand and kind of change the store. I kind of like that you have like this, instead of a location, a game where you're traveling locations and like we don't need to, as opposed to like those survival games where it's like, oh, you have to go out and scavenge and then craft and then you build. And it's like, no. Stuff is coming to you. You just got to build.
Right.
Like I like that as a concept. I can get behind that. The thing I'm not loving is like the retail flashbacks that I keep waiting for like more alienness in this game and less retailness. And it's like, maybe if I just do one more transaction, I'll have enough and I can get to that point.
Right. Well, I think the upgrades will be fun because I think there's like an option for stuff that you can sell that's in a freezer, but we don't have a freezer. So that must be like one of the upgrades that we can do at some point.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I was playing a little more last night. I managed to get that. It's just like a cooler. You can like put drinks in it.
Oh, nice. Probably make us more profitable. This might be a really good game to teach kids like what life is like in a retail store and some like basic economics.
I was also thinking that, like to a degree, I can definitely see like the advantage of like showing this to somebody who does not have this experience and so they can kind of be like, oh, like now I know what that's like. And then if I go out into the real world, like I've already kind of had this experience,
Right.
But I also don't like the idea of like, is it helpful teaching or is it indoctrination? What are we doing here?
Right. Are we setting them up to be corporate retail slaves or, yeah.
Yeah. Like I think there's a line that, I think there's some good to it, but
yeah. I do like that you don't have like an insane amount of items to start with for selling at first. I'm not sure if you get more over time.
Yeah, it's like 3 products.
Yeah. Which I think works well. Otherwise, you might get too much and it's overwhelming to keep up with.
I think there is like, it looks like a kind of, they have like this tree of like progression that you can kind of go through and like unlock stuff. I think eventually you can kind of expand the store and probably start holding a bunch of different products.
Right.
I like that we have the blue hair crowd at least,
Yeah. That guy just drove off without his headlights on. What are you doing, buddy? That's it. My realism is gone.
I don't know. That kind of seems pretty real.
Actually, yeah, I was just going to say that. I wonder
Give me
if we
your
need to lower the gas prices to get people to like buy some gas.
Oh, maybe that was it. I did raise the prices, I think. Or did I? Oh, no,
Yeah,
the prices are...
I played around with them, and I set them to market. Maybe I'll go a little bit below market, and we'll beat out our competitors.
I think... I don't have... So far, I haven't seen anything where I don't think I'd let the kids play.
Yeah, there's like, a couple people smoking outside, but at least they're doing it outside.
Yeah, they have to, like, they're going to see that in the real world, like,
yeah,
people smoking exist. And...
Right. It's not encouraging your character to smoke. It's just people outside are smoking.
And I mean, we could delete that ashtray, I think, and then they wouldn't have a place to smoke.
Then we'll probably end up with people smoking in the store.
They'll be smoking around back by the dumpster.
Right. I like how our research is just taking people's trash and putting it in our little research machine.
I just want to make us enough money that we can buy the trash cans that empty themselves.
Oh, yeah. That would be convenient.
And I figure maybe we can eventually get to a checkout line that is self-serve, and maybe I won't have to do this anymore.
Is that an option?
I have no idea, but if it's not, then I'm not recommending this game because I can't do this all game.
After doing our own little bout of roadside research, we discovered that they do, in fact, have a self-checkout option that you can get for the game. The only caveat is that it costs $2,000, so it takes a bit of grinding to get there, but it's a viable option since that was a reason why we originally weren't going to recommend this game. Yeah, I feel like this is when having 4 people would really come in handy. Because, you need, a...
Yeah, we need an NPC or something to run around and just do stuff. Thank goodness. No, we're closed. Go away.
Somebody's in the bathroom. We're closed, and you always get that one person that won't leave the bathroom. Come on, man. What are we doing here?
What? No. Get out of here, lady. No.
And there's a guy over here shopping. Don't you see the sign? It says closed.
Oh, man. She f***ing destroyed that toilet.
No, don't go into the bathroom now.
You son of a...
What's he going to do in there with that cereal he just bought? What are you doing, sir?
Oh,
I think he is getting some diarrhea from it now. Gas station diarrhea.
We can have cameras, photographic posing billboard, a photo booth, spy plushies, hypnotic image projectors.
Okay.
To get people to pay higher prices, wacky inflatable enforcer, scanner upgrade. Oh, what's scanner upgrades? Upgrade the trash scanner. No, that's not what I want. Brainwasher, video recorder, price propaganda, bang flash grenades, glorpovision, auto brainwasher, prober.
Ooh.
Oh, good. We can probe people eventually. That's good to know. Perform automatic investigation of customers. Probified toilet stall. That's perfect. More cameras. Oh, what did I just click on? Sounds.
A veteran Glorp commander.
Loudspeaker. Soundboard to annoy your friends with. Laser gun to annoy your friends with and knock out humans. Brainwasher, goop sucker, handheld gadget that sucks up goop and turns it into energy drinks. Automatic surface scrubber, replicator. Put one shop item in, get many items out. The delivery company won't be happy. Oh, nice. So far, I'm not seeing a self-serve counter. Oh, maybe it's... I probably got to look at the store upgrades. Shop expansion. That looks like just making stuff bigger. Barrel fuel. Was that... What the heck? Who's ripping it? Huh?
It makes sound effects.
Signs, decor, posters, electronics, Western decor, outside decor, big plants, sodas, drinks, canned foods, camping, chemical. The So that was upgrades, and then there's shop, dry. Those are the different products we can buy, and then there's the different prices. So yeah, no self-serve.
You wanted self-checkout? You got self-checkout. We found out that you actually can get self-checkout in this game, so people coming into our gas station, buy your own. What are we supposed to do with these noise gun things? Do they serve another function, or?
Probably not.
I wonder if we can, like, pretend to knock on the bathroom stall if people are in there.
Oh, maybe. Final thoughts, games that sustain.
Final thoughts. I think this is a fun game. I would get some other people to play it with us. I think it would improve the experience. I think this is one that, like, you know, like, if you want to be like the solo player in a shop, like, I mean, rest in peace you, that's kind of weird. But if you enjoy playing games with other people, as you should, weirdos, this is a really fun game. I like that, you know, you're just kind of like working together towards the common goal, but in like the most mediocre way with the funniest setting. You're just these like derpy aliens. You're stocking shelves. You're checking out customers. You're pumping gas and cleaning up toilets. It just seems really, really goofy. But yeah, it's fun.
What's been sustaining you this week?
So there's this game called Dispatch, made by Ad Hoc Studios, which is a group of developers, some of which used to be at Telltale Games when that was still a thing. And I think they're like a group of developers that are working for the company that sort of took over Telltale Games after it went under. They kind of like picked it up and didn't want it to die, which is great because they made so many great games. And so in this game, Dispatch, you are a superhero who is like kind of like an Iron Man type. You're in like a mech suit, and basically your suit gets destroyed, and this other superhero who kind of runs this corporate superhero dispatching group comes to you and says, hey, like, you know, you could be a dispatcher for us and try to help these like former villains become superheroes, and kind of just like that. So you're like sitting in an office, you have this like little screen, you're dispatching heroes to different missions, trying to match their skill sets. It's really interesting.
Yeah, I'd seen some trailers for that, but I wasn't sure. I was like, I don't know.
I wasn't 100% sold on it, and I've loved Telltale games that I've played in the past. And when it was coming out, I was like, well, it looks like it could be interesting. I was like, I don't know. And then I actually found this other podcast where these two guys, all they do is cover like Telltale games. And they played through every single Telltale game from like the very first one that they came up with. Oh no, our counter is dirty.
Oh, I'll get that.
Oh yeah, doing this checkout process is terrible. This is awful. So Telltale game, not Telltale game anymore, but formerly Telltale game. It's a ton of fun. I would highly recommend picking it up. I think it's gone on sale before. The one thing that I would say was a little sad to me was I bought it for the Switch because I wanted something that I could play like in a portable way instead of having to be down here. But something that you miss out on. So there's a lot of like adult humor in it. And I guess there's, you know, moments where like one of the opening scenes, you're fighting this guy who like when he like triggers his like superpower and he turns like green with like radiation or whatever, his comes out and it makes like a bong sound. And in the Nintendo version, because nudity breaks their terms and conditions for developers, they had to censor those parts. And I was like, you know, even though we censor our podcasts, you know, I'm not a fan of censorship. I think that it's kind of silly.
I mean, we do censor. I mean, mostly because we're trying to make sure we're available to a wide audience.
Right.
I think. And that's just what you do when you want to make sure you're available to a wide audience.
Yeah.
And yeah, there are times when I think it's appropriate and times when it's like, nah, come on, guys.
Yeah, like I can see why they censored it for Nintendo because they don't want, like kids buying it because Nintendo is very youth driven as a console.
Yeah, I mean those other versions where they don't censor stuff, I heard is because that developers made a censored version for other companies that have those required laws, whereas Dispatch did not make a separate version, so they only made one version. So it had to be like censored or whatever, as opposed to like another version where they just like did a different line of dialogue or something.
Right. We got a line here. We need another register.
Oh, geez.
We don't have another register. We got to like set up the shelves to like guide them through, like the impulse buy thing. And buy more things. Follow the line, buy stuff. So I wish, and it's kind of annoying because now I'm probably going to end up buying it on the PC anyways because, I want the full experience. But even without that, the storytelling is really, really fun. It's a great game. I highly recommend people get it. Investigation. Why are we being investigated?
Oh, I put an alien trash can. I think that raised our suspicion level.
Oh, no.
It's okay. It'll be fine. Probably.
We're just selling things. Leave us alone. Oh, some guy's mad that we're out of tea.
My final thoughts on this game. I don't know. I wanted to like this game. I don't know that I do. I thought there'd be a lot more
like weird alien stuff.
Weird alien stuff and less running a store simulator.
Yeah.
And maybe there's more of that in the later game, but I don't know that I can get there.
I mean, with all the probing technology that you can get, I have a suspicion that that is the case.
Yeah, and it'd be nice if there was more of that, like, earlier on.
Right.
Maybe we need to, what's this brainwasher? We have Laos. Oh, we can't afford any of this.
I wonder if when they're investigating, if we use those, like, noise-making things to distract them.
Oh, maybe.
I really hate giving out change to people. This is obnoxious.
So awful.
Get out of my store. I don't want to sell you anything. This really takes me back to those moments where it's like, it's been a super long night and you're just like, why is this one pulling up to the store? Like, we don't want your business anymore. Get out. Like,
the sign is flipped closed.
Yeah. Or you
Read
get that
the sign.
The person that comes up like 2 minutes before the store closes and they linger in there for like 15 or 20 minutes and they're trying to talk to you and you're just like, buddy, I'm trying to go home. Get the out of the store so I can go home.
Yeah.
I have nightmares about being stuck working at Blockbuster.
I think the cash register alone is like my breaking point on this game. Like,
yeah, I think
like
that would, like you had said before, if we had, that would be the thing that I would change. If we had like a self-checkout that we could eventually build towards, that would be awesome. It started off pretty old school, but this game actually does dip into the future, and not just with aliens coming down to take over your gas station. You can, in fact, get a self-checkout.
As it stands now, like, I'm sorry, I can't recommend this game. Like, I like, there's nothing wrong with it, and for anyone who is into these types of games, like, absolutely check this out because it is fun and silly, and the character creation is hilarious.
Yeah.
And I think it's, there is a lot of humor in it, but like, I can't do the register anymore.
Yeah, self-checkout.
Like,
Got no desire to be a retail cashier? No problem. You can build your own self-checkout.
I just kept raising the prices on everything because it just every single time it would make me mad that I'd be like, "You seriously? You bought a box of cereal and you're giving me a 50 you."
Right.
Like, fine. You know what? I'm just going to raise the prices on everything. So now that 50 is all mine. All right? Fine. And it's like, "Oh, your prices are so high. Go shop somewhere else."
Right. You see
I don't
want to
be here.
Nearby? Oh, man. Oh, yeah. So when the trash cans get full, people go up to them and they're just throwing trash like on the ground. Jerks.
Oh, yeah. So that upgrade, it turns out is it replaces the whole trash can.
Oh.
So that's why, like, if you look at the trash can inside that I replaced,
yeah,
that one I don't think gets full and
Okay.
just automatically scans stuff when it gets deposited. But those ones are more expensive because like the regular trash cans are like 100, and then like this first one was 200, and then the next one is 400. And I think they just kind of exponentially go up.
Yeah. Did you see the names of the sodas?
Oh no, what does it say?
Well, on the labels it says Conch Original, and Sprit, but then on the cans
Allen's?
they have different names. There's Dr. Bright, Conch, or Coke. It looks like it might actually say Coke, but it's hard to
It
tell.
says Conch, yeah.
And then
CONK.
Fresh. Yeah. Oh,
Bradley multigrain cereal.
Yeah, I think the initial feeling for me when we started playing this, I was like, yeah, this is a really fun game. But now that it's kind of like just within the span of us recording, it's become monotonous.
Mm-hmm. There are definitely some aspects to it where it was like, oh, this is cool. Like, I can definitely see the potential for like where the fun is going to come from doing this.
Right.
But that all hinges on much faster progression.
Yeah.
I think because eventually it just turns into a work grind, and it's like, dude, I've already experienced this grind in real life.
Right. Have we even sold any gas yet? I don't know that anybody's bought gas from us.
Yeah, they haven't for some reason. That's weird. Even in like when I was playing my solo game last night, like I was running out to the gas pump a lot.
Yeah.
I wonder if we forgot to do something. Oh, did we not order a can of diesel?
No, I did, and I filled it up. We have all the fuel.
Yeah. Use fuel can to refill gas pump. Maybe you did it before the thing triggered and it didn't register, and maybe that's why nobody's coming to the gas.
Oh, maybe.
So maybe it was just bugged.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's another reason. I mean, in fairness, though, this is a early access game. So,
Yeah.
but I mean, like, even as an early access game, like, I feel like the core mechanic is still more or less the same here.
Yeah. It could be better. Absolutely.
I could see playing around on this game on an evening if you had 4 people to mess around with it.
Yeah.
I don't know that I'd play this again any other time, unfortunately.
No, I think that's fair.
I wanted to like this one. It looked really fun.
It has potential, but yeah.
Yeah, and anyone who likes those games where they're like, you know, doing like the kaiju cleanup or the
Mm-hmm.
what are those games where it's like you're cleaning up like a crime scene or something after like a
Oh yeah.
a big gunfight or something.
Right.
Or like a murder scene cleanup games or whatever. Like they're like I've tried those, and like I can see where people are like, yes, this is like just kind of relaxing. It's not for me though.
Yeah, there was a game that I got on the Switch that's like one of those like zombie apocalypse. You got to scan people coming in and determine if they're infected or not, and it's like it's kind of fun for like a little bit of a time kill, but it gets really boring quickly.
Yeah. Other games that sustain. I think this week I've just been playing some Vampire Survivors again. I'm still chugging through unlocking carrot. Like that's a fun game because it's like almost every time I feel like I play, like maybe like if I don't unlock something, I like at least make significant progress to unlocking something. So it's like I'm not unlocking something every time I play necessarily, but like probably every other time I play, and it's like, yes, give me that progression, give me that feedback, like like so far I've been playing that game since we did it on the show, and it's like I'm still just unlocking new characters like constantly.
I know. I know like the Bro Venture game is similar. I don't think it has as many characters, but I would like to see them upgrade that one to have as much, going on, because I think visually I enjoy that game more, and even functionally, but I think it doesn't have the same mass to it as Vampire Survivors.
Like Vampire Survivors is just kind of like this massive game in terms of like how much content they have, I feel like, and then Bro Venture maybe is just a little younger, perhaps.
Yeah,
and they just haven't had as much time to put out as much. But yeah, I could agree with that assessment. I think visually, Bro Venture has this nice cartoony, hand drawn feel, but they just don't have as much to choose from.
Right. Yeah, it's a beautiful game. Let's see. I did have a game recommendation. Let me see here. One of my local homies had been texting with me, and he was like, "Oh, this is a game that you guys should check out." I did not get his permission or anything to say his name, so I'll just refer to him as A. He'll probably listen to this and be like, "Hey man, like you should have just used my name. It's fine." So he recommended Slay the Spire.
Oh, I've tried that.
Have you?
I've tried it on my own. I haven't tried it co-op at all.
Okay.
And I remember, I think that was one I tried like a while ago, and I think I'd had much less experience with roguelites at that point, so I was much more like, ugh. Like,
yeah.
What do you mean I can't like keep my weapons when I'm done? What is this?
Yeah, that's still a big hang-up that I have with those games.
I think maybe I could see giving it another shot and doing I bet you it'd be a different experience as a co-op game. How long will it let me stretch this gas pump?
I don't know. Can you bring it all the way over here into the woods?
I can bring it into the store all the way back to the toilet.
Maybe you could fill up the toilet with gas and we can set it on fire.
Oh, no, it won't let me pump gas.
just looking at, maybe I have to press the buttons for you. Yeah, it won't let me because you have to insert it into a gas pump.
Yeah.
Into like a gas tank.
That'd be interesting if you were just spraying gas like all over the store and it like, somebody out by somebody out by like the smokers corner or whatever out here like accidentally sets it on fire.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
Oh yeah, there's 4 pumps here. We could just cause so much mischief if they let us. There's just gas hoses like going off in all these different directions across the road.
Oh yeah, I'm going like all the way over here through this rock.
Yeah, there's just a pump going off into the woods through a rock.
I'm just going to leave that right there. I wonder if you can like hide over here if you're being investigated.
Oh, maybe.
It makes sense to try and like run in the middle of the night. I'm like waiting for some like federal agent to pop out and like catch me.
Oh, I right now. So when the store closes, it looks like the day timer kind of pauses because we're stopped at like 22 hours.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So I think I do really like that feature because one of the things about these types of games is I kind of get a little overwhelmed when that day night cycle like just keeps running and you're just like, I can't catch up. So I like that it just kind of stops at the end of the day and then you can, be like, okay, let me clean up, let me do all these things and then get the store ready for the next day. And then I will you come over here and you click end day on the board in the back.
Right.
And then we move on to the next day. And then the sign starts out as closed. And then customers don't start showing up until you flip it open. Yeah.
You get time to prep. These gas pump hoses. They're just everywhere. We have them in all 4 nautical directions.
I think we should have. I was late on that. So the email suggestions and shout outs. So we had that suggestion for Slay the Spire by your buddy.
Right.
So thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you, Sarah. He did say that he would play it with me or us, but he said that he's not sure that he would want to be a guest, which is fine. That's fine.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, like, that's some people like are like, yeah, no, I don't need to hear my voice. That's not an experience I need. And I get that. I don't like my voice.
I like your voice.
But anyway, thank you.
Oh yeah.
Do we have were there any other emails or shout outs or anything that we missed?
Yeah. Let me see, because RJ did respond after.
Oh yeah, that's right. You said he had he answered another question or something.
Yeah.
Oh, we should have done that in the other section. Oh well, that's okay. We'll get better at it.
Yeah, it's still new. It's new to us. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, so here's one thing that he said that I thought was really sweet, and I'm trying not to be like, look, somebody said something nice about us, because I don't want to be egotistical. But he said Co-op Chaos is my co-op of the week, which was really nice. And he said if there's video, which I would imagine is key for most, I've never seen any, only audio, and I can truly say that it feels like I'm hanging with friends when I listen to it. The relationship between you and Aaron drives that. He said, never met him, but I feel like I'd be fortunate to be able to call Aaron an IRL friend one day. He comes off as nothing less than genuine, thoughtful, and fun. You guys rock. Keep up the awesomeness. Thanks, RJ.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. I don't know that
from those video responses he sent us, I was like, oh man, yeah, I'm on board with this dude. He's cool.
Yeah, RJ's great. When we got him, I think he came to my group in Marvel Strike Force with one other guy, and the other guy didn't last super long, but he was fine. And then RJ's just been a stand-up dude the entire time that he's been there. So he's good people. We love RJ.
Thank you, RJ.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. It makes me feel when we get people saying nice things like that, not look at my ego, it's inflating beyond compare. It's more it makes me feel like we're doing something good, like we've talked about before, spreading positivity, making people feel heard and seen and included, and and he and I have talked about how it's hard to find time with the busy dad life because he's got kids around the same age, and finding time for yourself is just so hard when you work and have other responsibilities. So hearing those things, people engaging with us in the Discord, and anybody that's just messaging us and saying these kind of things, thank you so much. It makes us see why this is a good thing, just beyond us using it as a vessel to make time to stay in touch with each other.
Yeah using it just for that purpose alone is all right, it's working, I'm down with it. Good. If nobody listened to us, that's fine. But if we can make somebody else's day, that's just icing on the cake. That's awesome. And why is your character slowly creeping towards me? So stop it. I don't like it.
Let me touch
you. What? How are you doing that? And make it stop.
I'm just crawling forward, and the hand is moving. It's really creepy. Ugh.
Ugh. I don't like it.
But my perspective is way down by my knees, so it looks really weird.
Yeah, it's what were we saying?
We were just thanking people for being nice and reminding us why. Why we're doing this.
Yeah, I'm not trying to point it. Yeah, we're not trying to point out oh, everyone loves us, but it's oh man, more examples of people being awesome and people being cool and the world not being awful, and it's nice having that as reminders.
Absolutely. I think we need more of that in the world.
Yeah. All right. Enough of the mushy stuff. Everybody.
Kisses.
So thank you to Matthew for our intro. Thank you to Afterlife Boy for our music. We have a website, coopchaos.com without a hyphen, Coop Chaos. Follow our curator page, and here comes the outro music. Eventually.
Well, thank you for listening to another probing episode of Co-op Chaos. If you want to get in touch with us, you can email us at coopchaospodcast@gmail.com. You can find a link to that, our Instagram, our Discord, our Steam Curator page on the website, coopchaos.com. And come to our Discord, suggest some games, come play a game with us. We love to hear from you guys. Bye-bye! Bye-bye! Bye-bye!
All game audio and sounds featured on Co-op Chaos are the exclusive rights of their respective developers.
Let's see. Recording.
Okie dokie, artichokey. You know, get this pig off the ground?
You just pull one out of the hamper.